Welcome to the High Life, innovating homes and elevating lives. Leading the way is Heidi Black, CEO of High Performance Restoration. Ready to level up your home improvement and your life? Follow us and let us know what inspired you. Let's live high and elevate together.
Are your windows letting in more than just sunlight? Heidi Black, a seasoned pro in roofing, solar, and windows, helps us decode the signs that your windows may be begging for a makeover or just a little TLC. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Sophia Yvette, co-host / producer, back in the studio with Heidi Black. Heidi, how's it going?
Hey, Sophia, I'm great. Thank you. It's great to be back.
And it's great to have you on. So Heidi, how do I know if my windows need to be repaired or replaced?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, with windows, if someone has a repair, like they just don't have a little break or something very minor, if they're selling the home, it might make sense to repair. But most often, we find that it makes more sense for people to replace, and I'll explain why. Building code has kind of caught up to other states. For a long time, they were installing aluminum windows. So, what I will say is if you have aluminum windows in your home, do not invest any money, even a little bit, to repair them because you're blowing money right out the window, literally. It's like a condenser on a cold day, like we had recently, very cold weather. You can feel the cold weather pouring right through that aluminum frame versus a vinyl frame. It's not going to be as much. And some of the newer products are just far more efficient. And then if you don't like the look of the window, right? I mean, a lot of the builder grade window is just kind of a cheap looking. Some of them get kind of dusty looking. We can look at replacing very easily just to completely transform the look of the home as well.
What are some of those key indicators of damage that warrant window replacement?
Yes. So again, a lot of times you see the fog between the window, and maybe you're washing the window and then you're washing the window again and you just can't get it clean. It's because there can be residue in between the panes of the window. And so that's not just a dirty window. That is typically there's been a seal failure. So companies will come out and they'll suck that air out and they'll do kind of a Band-Aid repair. But again, especially if you have aluminum windows, it makes no sense to do that because it's very costly to keep those aluminum windows. So that's one thing, is those seal failures. And there might be a broken pane of glass, and some companies will replace just the glass. Again, if you have aluminum frames, it doesn't make sense to replace that glass because those frames are just letting so much heat and cool right out of the house. Another factor can be if your windows don't open very well. Consider that if it's on a second floor and you have either an elderly person or a young child living in that room, if there's a fire or an emergency and the window doesn't easily open, it can be very unsafe.
So let's get into energy bills. How do energy bills reflect issues with outdated or damaged windows?
Yes, we actually just had a customer stop by our office, very excited. He wanted to show us his energy bill because he had vinyl windows. So he assumed because he had vinyl windows, they were fairly efficient. But we actually replaced his windows. It had been about a year ago. So he had a good amount of history to come and show. And he was so excited because he did not expect to see a reduction in his energy bill for his new vinyl windows. And in fact, his energy bill is down over $70 a month. That was just a fun surprise for him. But in addition to the reduced bill, the comfort of a good quality window, when you're standing in front of a window, especially in Texas where you get the hot and the cold, the home will feel a lot more comfortable, whether it's hot or cold outside, just that consistent temperature.
And so what role does age play in determining if a window should be repaired or replaced?
Well, what we find is a lot of homes, again, especially in Texas, there's a lot of building here in North Texas, a lot of building of new homes. And a lot of the new homes use a builder grade window. So we see within about 5 years where those seal failures are happening, they just aren't built to last. And so if your home is more than 5 years old, it's worth having someone out, an expert, to come and evaluate the health of your window, if you have those seal failures, and determine what could make more sense for your home, for the energy of it, the value, the safety, because even within 5 years, they can get hard to open and close if they're just a builder grade cheaper window, which is very unsafe.
And so do you have any final tips today on window replacement?
I will say we do roofing, solar, windows, a lot of exterior restoration. Of all the things that we do, I would say more of our clients, after we've done a replacement, get so excited about their window replacement. It is one of the few home improvements that when you do it, it will transform the inside and the outside of your home at the same time. And very few home investments will do that, like windows. So it's something that our clients say, why did I wait so long? I wish I would have done it sooner. I will add on windows too. Last thing is we have currently a promo for 18-month no interest. So some great programs out there. If you're thinking, gosh, I don't know if I can afford it, it's worth looking at because there are some great programs to do it for less than you might think.
Awesome, Heidi. Love it. We'll catch you on the next episode. Have a fantastic rest of your day.
You too. Thanks, Sophia.
Thanks for tuning in to The High Life, where we're innovating homes and elevating lives. Inspired to take action? Call or text us at 469-415-9740 or visit hprtexas.com for 10% off your first service when you mention this podcast. Stay high and keep elevating.